Hello everybody, welcome back. Since we're all stuck home and the thought of a salon is very far away from us right now, I thought I would share with you a simple way to do your manicure that lasts up to 4 weeks and it requires almost no investment at all. This set contains a combination of different types of nail polish, each with its own specific role, and powder that hardens when it hits the air and leaves long-lasting color on your nails, minus the need for any ultraviolet light to cure or to dry. There is also no heavy smell like when you use gel or acrylics, and all you need to take it off is dip your nails in acetone. I bought these on Amazon, but you can really purchase them anywhere. All you need to do is type starter kit nail dip powder. I'm going to do a step-by-step and I'm going to explain what each item does and show you how to use it. First, you have to make sure not to wash your hands 4 to 5 hours before you do this. This is very important because we do not want the nail bed to be wet or hydrated before we start applying the products. Same goes for creams or oils. I like to use a nail degreaser to take off the natural oils from the surface of the nail, but this step is not compulsory as we will use a nail file to take off the natural shine of the nail anyhow. I recommend having a small towel on hand when you start filing your nails to capture all of that loose dust. Then we grab our nail file and we start shaping our nails in the desired form. For me, it's going to be a square form with rounded corners. And then we are going to very gently buff the surface of the nail. It might look like I'm doing it very harshly. However, in reality, I am barely touching the surface of the nail. This is what's going to allow all those nice products to stick better to your nails without damaging them and keeping your manicure beautiful and long-lasting. I know most of my friends are afraid to do a manicure like this because they feel like all this buffing on the surface of the nail is going to damage their nails, but my response to that is nails will regenerate. If you do not buff them too much, if you only take out just enough of the outer layer of the nails, it is going to act more like a face scrub. It is just going to refresh the surface of the nail in order for it to better receive the product that we're about to apply. So always remember to not buff too much into the nail bed. Now that the nails are shaped and buffed, we are going to grab the base coat and the nail dip powder for the first step. The powder inside has the texture of very fine salt. I like very soft pink shades for a manicure that I'm going to wear for a month. You apply the base coat over your nail bed, making sure that you do not go over your natural nail line, and dip your finger slowly into the powder. You want to give it a few seconds for the powder to have the chance to stick to the base coat, and then you pull your finger out and slowly tap it to release the extra powder. Then you want to repeat the same step for the other fingers, making sure you take just enough base coat to properly cover your nail. Once we are done with all 5 fingers, we are going to use a dry brush to quickly remove all extra powder from the nails. And we are going to repeat the same process, applying the base coat over the already powdered nails and dipping them in nail powder. You can do this up to 3 times to give them extra strength. However, I like my nails to look natural and to not be too thick, so for me 2 times is enough. I have already tested with 1 time, however, I find that the nails tend to chip a lot faster if they do not have enough of a product build to keep them strong. I have done the same process on my 2 hands, and now it's time for the activator. This is the second step in our dipping system. It reacts to the base and cures all the layers of powder that you have applied to your nails without using a UV lamp. As the activator chemically bonds to the base and the dipping powder, each layer hardens and it is easier to buff in the end to get that smooth texture. You can see that the nails are not too thick and that they have this opaque looking color, which will become very shiny and beautiful as soon as we apply the top coat. We are going to use the nail file to smooth out any possible irregularities that might have happened as we were dipping the nail inside the powder. And there is actually a secret to not having too much to buff. You have to make sure to dip your finger at a 45-degree angle so that the powder distributes evenly and that you have less work at the end before you apply your top coat. Grab your dry brush and sweep off all of the excess and dust because now we are ready for the final step, top coat. We are going to apply this shiny finish to our nails gently, making sure that we cover the whole nail bed and that we do not spill on the sides of the nail, because we do not want to have that extra hardened residue next to the nail, which will grab onto our clothes or make our nails disintegrate much faster. You can do this 1 or 2 times depending on how long you want to keep your nails and how shiny and smooth you want them to be. If you do not have any top coat, no problem at all, just use regular transparent nail polish and it does the trick. Give the top coat about 20 minutes to dry, after which you can use a hand cream, a body lotion, or an oil to massage your skin and especially your cuticles, as they have been through a process of filing and dust, and this will help the skin around your nails regenerate and bring out that beautiful salon manicure that you just gave yourself at home. I like to do this especially before I travel because then I don't have to worry about my manicure getting chipped if I am on a vacation or if I'm at a business meeting. It makes me look professional and clean, and who would even know that I did this in 25 minutes at home? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them down below, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.